All right, so I got my some Black Friday deals here for you. Tomorrow I have a bigger Black Friday haul, but because it'll be three movies instead of just two. But yeah, I'm done with Black Friday hauls after that shows up. I have some other things come in the mail, but in terms of Black Friday stuff, I'm done. And I want you guys to hold me to that because I spent my limit with Black Friday money. So I always set like a budget for myself for Black Friday every year now, and I spent a little bit past it. I think it was like just $10, but still, you gotta keep it within. I don't know if I did. I'd have to check, but still, I know I didn't spend a whole lot because honestly, while there are a lot of great deals this year, a lot of the deals are stuff I already had, and there was really nothing making me go, "Wow, I need that title." And then the ones I did really want, a lot of them weren't gonna ship to me for a while. They were on back order, like Christopher Robin. I don't know why this one was on back order. I don't even know if this was specifically a Black Friday deal, but I went and grabbed it because I am trying to complete that Disney animated set. And yeah, I've not seen this movie. Uh, I don't really like Disney remakes, and so I think this. What year did this one come out? Does it say? Does it say? It doesn't say, huh? I'm 2018. Huh, so this was the year before the Lion King um, remake. But, after Lion King remake really killed any interest in these movies at all. I definitely didn't I hated that movie. I'm going to review that movie next year on my main channel before the new Lion King sequel bullshit comes out. But basically, this movie, um, I saw a trailer for it, and this was one of the ones that I was like kind of okay with because it was like, oh, you're not butchering Winnie the Pooh. It's got a lot of the original cast, and they still have a very cutesy animated look to them. They don't really look scary. But apparently, the rest of the general public did not think that same way, and this movie kind of came away. I don't know anybody that saw this movie. I mean, I didn't see this movie, but I love Winnie the Pooh. I must have been like 16 or 17 at the time, so I wasn't really like, Mom, Pop, let's go to see the Winnie the Pooh. I don't know why I said it like I'm fucking pretty. But I wasn't rushing out to see this one, but I'm excited to watch it now. I do like Ewan McGregor, and I mean, my only problem with this movie is it just looked like a little generic. It's like Christopher Robin is a grumpy adult, and then his friends have to come back and bring him back to his childhood, which is kind of like, okay. I mean, I'm sure it's sweet, but at the same time, that's a really generic plot. We see that in a lot of movies. Hell, a part of that is in Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, so kind of funny, but I don't know. I feel like how I would have done a movie like this. I don't know why I'm spending so much time talking about this movie. I promise I'll move on after this. Um, is I would have made it about because he's a Jane adult, his kids are frustrated, and then uh, Winnie the Pooh's has to come in and like it's involved in the kids. Basically, make it more like a Mary Poppins type story, not so much a Christopher Robin type story. But at the same time, I get why they did that because if you watch the original Winnie the Pooh, Christopher Robin talks about how he's gonna grow up one day and he'll be back someday, and this is kind of him coming back. So that's also another reason I was okay with this movie. It actually felt like part of the story in a way, even though I really didn't fucking watch this movie. I'm excited to watch it now. This one and Mary Poppins Returns are the two I didn't watch when they came out, and I actually enjoyed Mary Poppins Returns. Uh, I should review the Mary Poppins movies one day. I think that'd be fun. I got Joyride. This movie is great. This was $10 on Blu-ray. I forgot to say price about this one. $9. So it was a really good deal. It was like $9 and some change with tax. This was $10. And I really enjoy this movie in theaters. I love the slipcover, by the way. It's got like a 70s disco thing going on. It's really shiny in person. It's not really coming across that well on the camera, but it's super shiny. Ooh, shiny. But yeah, this was supposed to be like the summer comedy hit, and it didn't do great. But the people who did watch this movie, like myself, were singing its praises, saying it's one of the best comedies we've seen in years. And I totally agree with that. Because like I said that in my review, basically. I saw this at an early screening, absolutely loved it. So when I saw this was $10, I was like, hell no, I ain't passing up on this. This is a super raunchy movie. Like, probably one of the most raunchy movies I've seen in a long ass time. So it's a true story. I work in a movie theater. I say this all the time. Anyways, I had this guy. We got a little bit of a camaraderie, you would say. He comes in, watches movies all the time. So I'm talking to him, and he's telling me about how he took his mom to go watch this movie, and he felt really embarrassed. They show some stuff that will probably get me demonetized. Good thing I'm not monetized. They show some stuff in this movie though that I don't want to say, just to be safe and keep this video up. But there's some, so it's okay to be, crass, but there's some stuff that it's like, I was thinking about maybe inviting my mom to go watch this movie, and then after watching I was like, yeah, I made the right decision. This movie goes too far. Not too far, but just too far for my mom to watch. But it's a really great movie. It's super funny. Great cast. It's got a decent amount of special features here. I'm seeing A Grand Adventure, the making of Joyride. Adelim, director, A Siren Call to Hollywood, A Place of Joy, R is for Representation. That's cool. They got some talk about representation, which this movie had a lot of, obviously, if you can't tell by the all Asian cast there, and Asian director, from what it looks like. I didn't know that. Never Too Much, a comedic love fest. They got the one K-pop song that they sing in the trailers, sing along in here. You got cast and crew stuff, deleted scene. There's just one? Okay. Theatrical trailer, so yeah, a lot of cool stuff. If you like fun raunchy comedies, check this out. And a lot of special features, got a nice slipcover doing everything. DVD and Blu-ray there. I like that there's actual artwork on the disc and not just a boring Blu-ray disc. But yeah, great comedy. I think this movie kind of flopped at the box office for a couple reasons. I think it was more just like there was a lot out at the time. And I remember seeing trailers for this movie, and they weren't really advertising any of the funniest bits. They were advertising like this K-pop sequence. Because I think they were trying to appeal to the young crowd, be like, those kids today, they like K-pop. But this is a very raunchy, hard R movie. Like, most of them can't watch this movie. And so, like, I don't get why they were doing that, because, like, that the older crowd that this is going for probably does want to see a movie like this. Doesn't want to see that K-pop nonsense. And the actual sequence where they do the K-pop, it's not as cringy as it is in the trailers. It's actually one of the funniest sequences in the movie. But yeah, it just had an awful marketing from Lionsgate. You're fucked up, man. But this is a great movie. And if a lot of people always complain, why don't we get more good comedies anymore? I miss those really fun comedy movies. Well, here it is. Watch it. And if you don't, fuck you. One of my biggest complaints about film community nowadays is they always complain. Over and over again, they complain, why don't they make comedies anymore? Why don't they make original movies anymore? It does come out, and then no one gives a shit. So, sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.